I thought we defensively did a really, really good job for 30 minutes. I know that sounds funny to say, the kid at 39. Yeah. But I felt like I knew it was going to be a hard game. I knew the way they played at the end of last year. I knew all about Clemens. He reminds me a lot of Allen Iverson, just a guy that can score and get to the free throw line. And I knew he would be able to try to keep his team in it. I thought our defense was really, really good for 30. So we just we got 10 more minutes. And then, foul trouble kind of messed us up. Lamar getting in foul trouble, Nas getting in foul trouble. Tony, gets his third. I got to take him out for a couple minutes there. So we had some unusual lineups out there. But for the most part, we're 1-0. We're 1-0, and I'm going to take a lot of positives away from this game. Mike Watkins is back on Sunday. He'll be playing and starting. Next question.
Can I follow up on that? To have him part of warming up and on the bench, and what was the rationale behind that? I think I might know, but can you tell us?
I'm all about getting our guys mentally prepared, and I wanted him to warm up. I wanted him to be in the uniform. He's done everything we've asked him to do, and I just want him to feel that juice. And I wanted him to be engaged and prepare like he was going to prepare to play. And I think for me, the mental condition, the mental stamina of that is only going to help him for Sunday and the games moving forward.
And Lamar had a play, it was midway through the second half, where a guy got inside on him and he just kind of let him score. And then boom, 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 he picks up the quick fouls. How much of a learning process is that still for him? Because you know how important it is to have him on the floor.
No question. Lamar's got to understand positioning. Lamar's got to understand how to stay out of foul trouble. He's got to move his feet better. He's got to play long and wide, something that we're constantly working. Now, they're small and quick. They're small and quick, and they were tough. They're a tough team. They were very good. I just saw Kevin out there. I said, got a heck of a team. They're going to fight for a championship in the Big South for sure. But we got to keep him out of foul trouble. And I rolled the dice a little bit because I thought they were coming back. And, 6-minute mark, I put him back in the game, and he picks up a quick one. And he just said, I didn't want to give up an easy one. So he gave himself up. So I got to credit Lamar for that. But we really got to work on the defensive end and keep him out of foul trouble.
As far as season openers go, did you see what you wanted to see?
As far as season openers, again, I really liked our defense. Give 28 points to that team that has some weapons, that has some really good shooters. I really like 25 a lot. I watched a ton of film on him. We knew at 32 he's a driver, but he shot 222 free throws last year. That's a lot of free throws. And I knew they had shooters around in 22 and 34, so I was really happy with the 20 minutes. And then the first 8, we came out first 8 to 10, showed me what we're capable of. So I was pretty pleased with our effort.
Did Julian play more than maybe you would have liked to have played him given his situation? And then what other ways does Mike's absence manifest itself out on the floor?
So Julian probably played a few too many minutes, but he's athletic. He's got good feet. He can move. I felt like he was disruptive. I think he was rebounding the ball at a very good clip. He was finishing. He shot 4 for 6 from 3. There was a lot of positives out there. And with a kid like Clemens, I just didn't like the matchup in ball screen defense with Satchel as much as I did with Julian. And not like I thought Satchel gave us produced in the second half. He had some good possessions. But I just felt like end of the game, certain schemes that I wanted to run, Julian just knows a little bit better, just a little bit, he can move a little bit better. And because of Mike not having that rim protector, Clemens gets down. Not that Julian did, I thought he did some good things, but a kid's an elite finisher. But if you had Mike back there, I'm sure he punches a couple of those shots.
Jamari fouls out, but it seems like he gave a pretty, fearless 15 minutes for a guy that hasn't played at the Division I level yet. Can you kind of assess how he did? Because he looked like somebody who wasn't, scared to be out there for life.
No, he's not, man. He's not at all. He's so competitive, and he's a winner. And he just, I thought he played fearless, like you said. I mean, that's a freshman playing his first 15 minutes. He had some excellent finishes. I mean, he went up that guy's chest, he walled up, and he still finished. That's what he's capable of doing. He took a really good open 3. I thought we had a couple good open looks that just didn't fall. They've been falling in exhibitions. They didn't fall today. But Jamari definitely brings that spark off the bench, that toughness that we need. So he's going to really bring pace to our team.
I bet. You guys got to the free throw line 41 times tonight, even with the end of game free throws. I think that would be 33 free throw attempts if you adjust for that. What did you like about your team's aggressiveness in that facet there of the game?
Yeah, once we recognized we were in the bonus or the 1-on-1 pretty early, we wanted to drive the ball more and not settle. I didn't want to settle for threes at that point. We only took maybe 7 in the second half, 7 or 8, I think. But they were good ones. They were really good ones, good looks. But I wanted to keep putting pressure on the paint, keep putting them in situations where we're on their heels and they're going to foul us. And it was great to see us shoot 80%. It was really good. We got the right guys to the free throw line.
You mentioned pace, speaking with Jamar. How did you like pace overall from start to finish?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to play 70 possessions per game. I think that puts us it's right in our wheelhouse where we can really get the ball up the floor quickly and before the defense gets set. And, it was tough today on how they attacked us. Again, I thought Kevin did a great job. He 1-3-1 just to slow us down. He was trying to slow us down, and it was smart. And then we just played with concepts. It was a concept day. We ran some cuts, but it was mostly concepts, just moving, passing, cutting, screening, because you didn't know if they were in 2-3 or man. But I want to play, with a really good pace. Scoring 80-some points today is good for us.
Coach, what did you see from Tony Carr's offensive play in the second half? It seemed like every time Campbell would make a run, try to cut it to 5, Tony came up with that big bucket you guys needed.
Yeah, he made big buckets, and he made some great passes, too. Put us in position to be successful, which is great. He showed some leadership. You could see, he was disappointed that they had made a run on us, and he wasn't going to let us lose this game. He was going to come out and compete, and he did that, and he took it on his shoulders. But we can't have that every game, right? And that's the beauty of last year. You got some guys that can get us 20 on any given night. But he's also very unselfish. He's going to get the ball to the right guy or the hot hand. And that's why he's tough to guard. I mean, he's close to a triple-double. That's how well he played. And I loved his approach. His approach was fantastic. I thought his leadership shined through in huddles. So he's just got to keep it going.
As you mentioned, a lot of open looks from 3, but what goes into them starting to fall for you guys?
I really think everybody was a little nervous. I think we took 11 in the first half. I think everybody was nervous. We just got to, take a big, deep breath, exhale a little bit. And Josh has been shooting 48% in practice, so it's a little bit different in a game now. Shep's been shooting lights out. Tony's been shooting lights out. So, and Tony did go 2 for 5. Shep made 6 for 10 at Lafayette. So he had one of those nights for him. But it was nice to see Lamar knock one down. Jamari's very capable. As long as they're uncontested in rhythm shots, we got to shoot those. And we did a heck of a job. One of our points of emphasis was offensive rebounding. We had 15 today. So that should give us more opportunities for points and getting to the free throw line in threes.
Nazir looked a little bit like he did right before he got hurt, the confidence and just sort of how he had picked up his play. How good is it to see him come back and not maybe be 3 steps behind where he was before his injury, to just sort of get back to what he was doing?
Yeah, you're right. He was ready to go. He was so jacked up because he missed so many games towards the end of the season there. And he's playing with the ultimate confidence, and foul trouble really affected him. But I thought he did a nice job. Think about this. He got 2. He sat for a while in the first half. He sat for a while in the second half, and then he closes out the game for us. That's very hard to do. And that shows his maturity and growth. So he's going to be a big-time player for us off the bench.
You got John in there for, I think, a minute or so. Is that going to be his role, kind of as a 5 guy? And are red shirts still in play? Obviously not for the 2 guys who played. But.
We thought long and hard. I met with John. He's just playing so well. It's going to be really hard to keep him off the floor. I want to get Satchel some good minutes. Julian probably won't play 27 every night. But John's going to be a guy that we're going to need, especially in the Big Ten when we go up against these bigger, stronger teams. And he's playing so well. I talked to him. I said, John, what do you want to do here? And because it's really your decision. It's not mine. And he goes, I'll do whatever you want me to do. And I go, it's really going to be hard to keep you off the floor as we progress during the season. So let's go with it. He goes, if I play 1 minute, if I play 8 minutes, I don't care. I want to help this team win. I wanted to hug him. I'm serious. I got like teary-eyed because you never hear that anymore. He's a throwback.
And the other kid, Buttrick, is he?
You know what, he is fighting right now, fighting for minutes. He's been playing much better, rebounding the ball, shooting the ball. I think we're going to need everybody, because you know how injuries can snake bite a team. And right now, we're all on board.